Welcome back, everyone. Toyshiz here, and I am back yet again to give you guys another news update. Today, Todd McFarlane and McFarlane Toys took to their social media channels to talk about all their upcoming DC Multiverse Black Adam movie figures. And yes, of course, there is a Black Adam movie a-coming, and we got figures for them, so we're going to talk about them here, go over my thoughts, and as always, if you're interested, I'll have the pre-order links down below. Hey, thanks for using my affiliate links. They'll help my channel to grow. So, we're just going to jump right into it. First and foremost, I mean, this is a shocker, right? We're going to be getting the Dwayne Johnson. I always want to say Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but yes, this is his Black Adam figure. Comes with a couple accessories. You got the stand, you're going to have the trading card, and overall, the figure looks pretty darn good. If he comes out looking exactly like he looks in these promo photos, I would say it's pretty much a home run in terms of the likeness. I do like the Thunderbolt. I like the dark lines amidst the costume. It kind of makes him look like when NECA Toys does their comic book / cartoon turtles. It gives a little bit of a comic bookness to it, and I like that. It actually looks pretty cool. So he comes with the lightning effects. I'm pretty sure those are reused from Mortal Kombat. Maybe not. Maybe something else other than that. But yeah, overall, I can't say that this doesn't look like a pretty darn good figure for the lead character of the movie Black Adam. And then continuing on with the JSA or JLU or Justice League or whatever you want to say, Carter Hall, Hawkman, assuming this is Carter Hall. Who knows what they're going to do with the character in the movie. Not much is known. I really don't know much about this movie in terms of story or anything. I kind of like to stay out of it. I look at the figures and I draw my own conclusions until I actually see the film. But this Hawkman, I got to give it to him. It's a really nice looking Hawkman. It looks well painted. The gold on him is awesome. I mean, he just looks like a big old hefty hulking Hawkman, and I definitely dig that. It looks like a warrior. And I think that's exactly what Hawkman should be. So he comes with his wings. He comes with, I'm assuming, an nth metal mace, right? Like a Hawkman or a Hawk Girl should. So if you want Carter Hall Hawkman, you can pre-order him now. And then moving on to, I'm going to be honest with you, I had to look this one up because I was like, she looks familiar, but I got to make sure. This is Cyclone, daughter of the original Red Tornado and the original DC Multiverse, DC Universe continuity. She comes with a Cyclone effect, and I gotta tell you, in terms of whatever the actress looks like in the film, I don't know if this costume really screams like, yes, I'm a superhero kind of thing. You know what I mean? It kind of just looks like she might be walking around New York, maybe going to a gala event. But in either case, in looking at the promo photos for the movie, the trailer, and everything else, yes, they have captured the look of it. I'm just really glad they gave her a Cyclone effect, because otherwise it's kind of like, who? You know what I mean? So, in either case, if you're into Cyclone, you can definitely pre-order her now as well. Moving on to Atom Smasher. This is one that I was like, okay, yeah, this is, along with Hawkman, I'm like, okay, yeah, I could definitely see this. Atom Smasher, or as he's otherwise known, Deadpool. Yeah, it kind of looks the same, huh? Though, there are two versions of Atom Smasher. This is going to be the regular 7-inch, $20 one. I have to say, he looks good as far as the costume goes, but there's a lot of misaligned pins every which way. And in this day and age, and with everything and the prices going up and stuff, we got to figure out a way to fix that. We had it with Marvel Legends, with the Spider-Mans for years. Now we're going backtrack with this. We need to fix that somehow, some way, because it doesn't look good. It just looks bad, to be quite honest with you. Comes with a couple extra hands, a stand, a trading card. If you want the normal version of Atom Smasher, he will be $20, whereas you'll see in a few, the deluxe is more of the $40 price range, which brings us to Dr. Fate, Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan's in the film as Dr. Fate. I love that. I think that he's going to work out quite well in terms of what I think about with Dr. Fate. Now, if you look at the helmet, it kind of has a weird juxtaposition where it's kind of off-centered, kind of angled, whereas it's smooth on one side, jagged on the other. I like that they kind of changed that. Apparently that's going to play into the movie somehow. It's like the two sides of fate, right? Something like that. Nice golds, nice costume overall. kind of looks Alex Ross's just a little bit, right? Just a tad here and there. I like the textures on the cape. Comes with a flight stand. This is definitely one of those Dr. Fates where I wouldn't mind putting this guy in my collection to replace the prior Injustice Dr. Fate. I really like the look of this guy. So you can tell me what you think in the comments below. And then, of course, yes, you can't just have one Black Adam. You got to have two Black Adams, right? So I'm going to tell you honestly, I kind of like this version better. This is the more hooded version. He just looks more Black Adam-ish to me. I like the head sculpt. Again, if all of these, and I say this every time, sometimes with their photography, it kind of goes either which way. You're like, I'm like, wait till you have it in hand. I hope that once I see these in hand, they come out looking every bit as great as I'm seeing here. I like the cape, the tattered cape with all the different, let's say, hieroglyphics, the art on it, whatever you want to say, the gold amidst the black. That looks rad. This is a great looking figure. And again, I just hope that he comes out looking awesome as he does in the photos, but he definitely could have used more accessories. That's for sure. Now, remember how I said that's a regular version of Atom Smasher? Here is the deluxe mega figure version of Atom Smasher. So there's really not much difference, at least is what they're showing in the promo photos. They kind of use the same promo photos. Of course, the larger version doesn't seem to come with extra hands. However, it seems to be the exact same figure, just scaled up. I have seen photos of the two and how they kind of scale. He's a bit bigger than the regular Atom Smasher. It's not like a giant version. It's like, okay, he's a little bit bigger, right? Perhaps when I see him in hand, maybe it'll be a little bit different. Maybe you can't see the exact size in the photos. But yeah, there's two versions of Atom Smasher. I kind of like the larger one better, to be quite honest with you. I think that fits if you got to have one or the other. Now, this might be taken as a spoiler. I don't know. To me, I'm like, it's given some kind of like, oh, it makes me more interested in the movie now, so I'm not going to call it a spoiler. And again, with spoilers and such these days, remember the good old days when they'd release really cool looking Star Wars figures and be like, who is this going to be? Well, yeah, and you're on the internet, so you get spoilers at this point. But this is going to be Sabach, and to say he is a spoiler, go ahead, tell me anything about Sabach. I can't, and I'm willing to bet you can't either. I was under the impression that Sabach was a game in the Star Wars universe, right? So, in either case, he's a big red demon guy. How he's going to play into the film, who knows? But I really like all the runes, all the details, all the scarification on his chest. It's actually a really well done, really nice looking figure. Again, it all ties into how's he going to be in the film? Is it going to be entertaining? That's what you really have to think about now with these movies and these movie figures that come out across the board for any movie, any property, DC, Marvel, or otherwise. But I can tell you and honestly saying that if you look at the figures, if you look at the paints, and if they look exactly like how they're going to come out here, well, yeah, I mean, it's not a bad looking figure at all. Again, it's just like, do I need this for my collection? I don't have a Sabach, so I'm definitely interested. I think that this is the one where I'm like, yeah, I think I'm most definitely interested in having a new villain on my DC Comics shelf. So that's really going to wrap it up for my look at the brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Black Adam movie figures. You've heard my thoughts, and now I'm curious to know yours. Comment below, let me know. Let's talk everything Black Adam. And again, thanks to McFarlane Toys for the photos. If you need any of the links as far as pre-orders, affiliate links will be down below. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, remember, if I don't talk with you, have a very happy and safe 4th of July. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.